dull. Make sure you guys are shooting the correct legs. Be careful of the collisions. I don't want to hear complaints about it. Work around it. Let's play this game.
I need another heavy. I've got TB and a quick draw.
I want to get fairly tight to it. Now, anybody who's going to be working range, I'm going to need you to fade right on this. And when anybody's running short, it's going to stay towards the top of the caldera if we're going to come at them.
I have you in the Griff. Griffin.
Sounds good.
Well, that's the thing. We got to get to brawling range, so I may be moving us right up to the hoop if we have to.
Wolverine nach Charlie 4.
It's fine, chill the f*** out, man, it's fine, it's just a 5-star.
Kommt Leute, redet miteinander.
15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly,
Don't die.
guys,
15 seconds, don't die.
guys. 3, 2, 1.
Charlie Dar, CT, yellow. Okay, go for Charlie, see if we can get it.
There, to your left, there's there. Sorry, shit. So, jetzt guys, hinter die Indie-Pocken.
Mediums be prepared to pull back E40 towards the E5 border. On my mark.
Left side, come on! Like now, I need strikes on OP barrel. Wire are strikes up.
Die Hauptgruppe rechts, Uferlinie.
They have 3 mechs sitting on the left side when you pass over. Overheating is bad. Both legs on the Griffin. Hit the Griffin.
Sorry about that. That was such a
That's right. I'm gonna spawn Lance, you guys in Charlie, Lance, you guys in Bravo. That's B2C1.
This third drop is 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, 2 assaults.
Jetzt in die Breite, zieht in die Breite.
Lights, watch our backs. We're gonna about base and take up position in Bravo 6.
Hello everybody to another game of MWO MBA. We are here in Division C 9 SDS versus MGSq Night Owls, playing for I think 2nd and 3rd place. I'm here with Xander Peach. Hi Xander.
Hey.
And I believe we have both teams in lobby already, both teams locked and ready for drop 1.
So we are launching in around 20 seconds, and as Paradox said already, the guys are contending for 2nd, 3rd place guaranteed, and possibly the 1st place can be shaken off, if I understand correctly, the current leaderboard.
I think it might be close actually.
Yeah, it should be close and possible. But
Blackhawks had a really strong game against 2-8 Yonkers and secured a lot of points. They are sitting at 5,900 points right now, and 9 SDS, the contender, in 2nd place at the moment with 3,825. I'm not sure it's possible to get so many points. I think probably not. So Blackhawks might have secured the win in Division C, but 2nd place is still up for grabs for 9 SDS to defend it against MGSq.
Yeah, definitely going to be a nail-biter of the game. Let's see what they bust out on the Polars Classic, because here you are able to play multiple different things. Let's see what the teams bring. Should be exciting game. What's your predictions for today, Paradox?
I mean, score-wise, I would say 9 SDS has a clear lead with, I think, roughly 800 points over MGSq in the leaderboard. Therefore, I expect them to be kind of the favorite here in terms of likelihood to win this drop. On the other hand, you'll never know. I mean, Fritzor's team has a lot of pilots with a lot of comp experience, so I definitely would count on them. But MGSq has been working over the last couple of comps with Chairglue, I think, being an experienced team lead or drop commander. I don't actually know who is DCing for MGSq. Jeebus is being the team lead right now, as far as I know.
Fleet command
So
coming in.
let's see what they bring.
Target area and engage any hostiles.
So, looking at 9SDS side, we have an Osiris, a Gauntlet 10B, a 7F. Javelin, Firemouth, Blackliner A, Arctic Wolf, and Blackliner C. So they are. It seems that they are mostly brawling.
Mm-hmm. And
And on the MGSq side,
pretty much very brawly as well. We have a Blackliner A at a W, Ice Ferret J, Javelin 11F, Jenna 2C, Jenna Oxide, Arctic Wolf, and a Blackliner Balzinarius.
let's check what's on Arctic Wolves. On MGSq side, it's SRMs. And where is Arctic Wolf? There he is. Arten with also SRMs. So this is going to be fun. Already mechs are coming to engagement distance.
Yeah, I can tell
UAV
you
goes up from 9STS.
for sure MGSq is very brawly, like they are bringing micro pulls and small pulls, yeah, micros, stuff like that. They're definitely in for a brawl.
Yep. 9STS are bringing medium pulse Blackliners, so they are opting for a bit more
Mm-hmm.
relaxed game.
MGSq is trying to find an approach here.
Cyrus
in
is
on
in a
the
problem.
Right side of Cyrus might be. They have a UAV up now, so they see them coming. 9STS
They
is
are
coming back to
engaging.
receive and engaging.
That was a nice conga line for a second from 9STS, but
Oh, the Blackliner
wow,
going down really
that
fast.
went
Wow,
fast. That was fast.
that was really good
Let's
focus
see if
fire.
Let's see if Oxide can do some work.
He's working on the
yeah,
Osiris here. He might get the kill soon.
Osiris
Yes, there
is
he goes
legged.
down.
he went down.
Vanilla and the Blackliner are shooting in here from the outside quite nicely. Epic is went down in the meantime. Chaglu and the other Blackliner, so 2 mediums down already for MGSq, and the Jenna follows as a third target. Oxide is hurt, but not the prime target right now.
They have to take Oxide down. This is a mech that can do
And
so much damage when
there it
unchecked.
happens already. So 4 down for
Yeah.
MGSq. 9STS clearly in the lead here, taking down a 5th mech of MGSq. This is looking pretty strong from their side. Arsen is going down now in the Arctic Wolf, but still 5 up against 3.
Fritzer is still in a good shape, and his Blackliner only lost one arm, so he's
They're
extra chill
focusing
now.
on the Javelin right now, and he finally goes down, and this leaves the Ice Ferret as the last enemy mech. Still alive. He's both legs wide open and finally going down as well.
There he
Command is
goes.
happy to hear of your success
That was
and
pretty
achievements on the
commanding.
surface.
Absolutely.
Much by 9STS.
Very, very nicely played from them.
Yeah, I was a bit afraid when I've seen the Osiris being in a dangerous spot with a conga line of mechs behind. But they turned it around. That was very nicely done. Damage spread is pretty even with the Javelin for Jiu Jisatsu doing almost 400 damage. Everyone else pretty even, 200, 300.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
kind of nice. I mean, the Blackliners of MGSq went down really, really fast. And
Yep, 33 and 85 damage. This is
that's really
this is
bad.
pretty crazy. Yeah. They were focused hard.
Absolutely. So strong first drop for 9SDS. They get all the 350 points that are up for grabs. 300 for the win and 50 as bonus points. If MGSq would have taken one more kill, they could have gotten the bonus points as well with 5 mechs destroyed and drop 1.
So that was pretty good game. Sorry, I was distracted for a second.
That's fine.
So the next map we are going to go to River City. And switching to a conquest mode. So let's see what teams will bring. This is the
Oh, nice. Hedrick is insulting us already. These casters are OBs. Shout out to Hedrick. They sound yolked.
I feel thoroughly greased up, so
Yeah, a
I
little
take
bit.
it as a compliment
Yeah,
from
very much.
from his divine fatness.
I mean, we are all fed here.
Definitely. By the way, chat, hope you all doing good. Hope you're happy that that this tournament is coming to an end. We have some very exciting stuff in front of us for this year. So
Yeah, I mean, even if MBA is over now, I think the next comp is already coming up, right?
yeah, it's less than pretty much 1 month away.
Okay.
If I understand correctly, we're gonna have the
Is it,
Tournament of Stars.
it's basically the other version of ISC, but on the clan side. If I'm not mistaken. Isn't that the rules? All clan?
Kinda yes, but it has some rules regarding it's a 5v5, but there are some specific drop related things. I will be honest, I did not yet read the rule book properly, so maybe somebody
I mean, come
who
on,
has
whoever
more
reads
brain in a head can consult.
whoever reads the rules. Obviously, sometimes you need to, especially if you need to figure out where you screwed up. But beside that, we all just wing it.
Well, in those tournaments like this, like the beer league format tournament, it's always gonna be like some mistakes here and there. People are relaxed. People are just trying to have fun. So it's all fair game.
So 9 SDS is locked. We are on
Very
River
much.
City now. Conquest. Drop 2.
Opa.
I think
Region changed.
this time we have, I think, 2 heavies, 4 mediums, 2 lights, if I'm not mistaken. Or something along those lines.
Both teams are locked. Something along those lines. I will tell you in just a second.
I never can remember.
Yeah, same. That's
So
why we have spreadsheets, right?
So much about professional cast.
Yeah. So it is 2 lights, 4 mediums, 2 heavies. You were correct.
Yay! Yay me!
So interesting will be to see which team is going to play very aggressively. So the teams are loading in. Very crucial points on this map. It is important to be able to see theta. It is controllable from both gamma and epsilon side, so teams can take a longer range approach. People can play weird stuff on this map that we've seen multiple times. Play Crane on a Sigma, for example. The nest at gamma, very popular spot to put long range mechs in. But let's see what's gonna happen, because so far it seemed that a lot of teams opted for brawling on this map. Just SRM, full on, man versus man. Good old brawls.
This seems to be the meta recently anyways, right?
Yeah, it seems that people like their ATMs and brawler mixes. So when you have mechs brawling and the ATM mechs are just wrecking stuff.
It's
So,
a lot of pretty much in your
Capture and
face
hold
most
the resource
recently.
points. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
it would seem that we dropped, so mechs are in.
Now I'm here on the 9 SDS side. I see Jenna 2CA, Black Lena A, Linebacker C, Jenna 7F, Gauntlet 10B, a Summoner G, an Arctic Wolf,
Command
and
confirming
a
that
Black
we have
Lena
possession of Kappa.
Navarios. So Summoner and Linebacker for 9 SDS as
We
heavies.
have Gamma.
And no surprises on the medium side, I would say. Overall, it
Enemy
seems to be
forces have
quite
Sigma.
brawly.
MGSq on the other side, they have a plan. They're going water. They are loaded with SRMs and red lasers. They have an Orion. They have absolutely massive Wang, Yanlo Wang. on the battlefield. So they are opting to just go through water. They're already almost at Kappa, and they are ready to push in hard into 9STS. Let's see how they can receive this.
Overall, 9SDS is pretty much set up with medium pulse on most of their stuff.
Yeah, call was made that it's a push. They are slowly pulling back to the airfield, to the airport side of the map. Let's see if MGSq can do anything about it. I see Firestarter on route on a Firestarter overextended a bit, but now pulling back.
He's pulling back. Vanilla is getting some early shots in with the summoner, with large pulse and medium pulse with the extended range due to the quirks. But the push is coming in here with Jeeves in the summoner B, definitely Brawly with SRMs, Orion 2CA pushing up the front here. He's gonna come up the ramp here any second. And
I am watching this game from the G-Wiz perspective. He just failed the jump, unfortunately, so he's a bit distinct from his team. But the split push is commencing. So Incubus goes down. Root on a Firestarter takes massive damage. It seems that this desync in a push really caused some problems for MGSq.
Arson goes down. Checkluton, the Incubus was already down. The Orion is pretty hurt, but still alive. It's a pretty messy brawl here, and
it is a messy brawl.
9SES did not really manage to pull out properly. And it's like a lot of 1v1 and 2v1 fights on that are happening here at the same time right now. Diegas is lagged in the back, Epic destroys Pizza, Tobias is working on the Black Liner A here together with Leonidas in the Gauntlet. They finally managed to lag him. But Tobias is switching targets right now. The Orion is still up.
Hunchback goes down.
4 max still alive.
Firestarter almost lagged.
9 SDS, only 3 for oh, that was a back shot into Dubious back. That happened because they didn't kill the Orion in time and still left him alive, but they managed to kill the Firestarter now. So it's just the Orion and the Black Liner left against the 3 kind of fresh mechs from 9 SDS. Fritzor coming in here.
Relatively fresh.
Epic.
But now they have all the options to kite a bit. They just need to take down Orion because the Black Liner is almost...
Fritzor's working on the Black Liner here, finally finishing him off. And this is the moment where Duke was on it.
That was a good receive from 9ST's side. A bit messy at the start, a bit messy from MGSq. The desync during push did not help. But I think both teams had good chance this drop.
The interesting
Vanilla
part
tops
here,
the damage on the 9STS side.
Nice one. In general, very nice damage spread from 9SDS and not too much of damage. They have been quite effective with their damage to get some kills. On the MGSq side, definitely the Orion was allowed to live way too long, considering that he went in early and was definitely hurt. And ignored a couple of times not being killed. I think Dubious basically paid for getting a couple of shots into him, but not finishing him off with his life being backshotted by him, if I was not mistaken. So that was kind of rough for them. Let me check.
Okay, we are commencing side swap.
That means bonus points for both teams, some extra points for kills for MGSq. So currently we are at 700 to 275 reputation points. I think at this point it's gonna be difficult for MGSq to still grab second place from 9SDS. If not impossible, to be honest. I think so. So it looks like 9SDS already secured the second place, but there's still some points to grab, and you definitely want to finish a tournament like this as strong as possible.
So far, 9STS definitely looks very strong in this match, but both teams practiced well, and both teams can pull it back as much as they could. But yeah, due to format, it is hard to argue with points, about points rather. So
I'm having a look here at the chat. Oh yeah, there are some comments about the parrot. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. The birds moved outside. No more squeaky MBA over here at the moment anymore. Maybe we bring them back for another tournament. No promises at this point of time.
MGSq reporting that they had a heat bug. We need to reset the lobby.
Oh, all right. In this case, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after resetting the lobby.
That is unfortunate reality of being of having a heat bug.
I give you a little bit of This is MechWarrior video to watch while we are resetting the lobby.
Pay attention to the paper doll. Make sure you guys are shooting the correct legs. Be careful of the collisions. I don't want to hear complaints about it. Work around it. Let's play this game.
I need another heavy. I've got TB and a quick draw.
I want to get fairly tight to it. Now, anybody who's going to be working range, I'm going to need you to fade right on this. And when anybody's running short, is going to stay towards the top of the call there if we're going to come at them.
I have you in the Griff. Griffin.
Sounds good.
Well, that's the thing. We got to get to brawling range, so I may be moving us, right up to the hoop if we have to.
Wolverine nach Charlie 4. It's fine, chill out, man. It's fine, it's just a 5-star. Komm, Leute, redet miteinander.
15 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Stand
Don't
point,
die.
guys.
15 seconds, don't die.
Guys. 3, 2, 1.
Charlie Dar, CT, yellow. Okay, go for Charlie, see if we can get it.
There, to your left, there's a... Acceleration. So, jetzt guys, hinter the indie pockets,
Mediums be prepared to pull back E40 towards the E5 border. On my mark.
Left side, come on! Like now, I need strikes on empty barrels. Why are our strikes up?
Die Hauptgruppe rechts, Uferlinie.
They have 3 mechs sitting on the left side. When you press over,
Overheating is bad.
both legs on the Griffin. Get the Griffin.
Sorry about that. That was such a
That's right. I'm gonna spawn Lance you guys in Charlie, Lance you guys in Bravo. That's B2C1.
This third drop is 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, 2 assaults.
Jetzt in die Breite, ziehen Sie dann in die Breite.
Lights, watch our backs. We're gonna about base and take up position in Bravo 6.
Ja, kurz Aufschaltung, Delta 4, 3 Stück, 2 Mediums, ein Light, wie ich es richtig gesehen habe.
Make a firing line.
C4 Tactical Hill, boys.
Fox.
Laufen unter ECM, hab 2 durchlaufen, 10 Bravo 4.
And get ready to hit people coming from our right.
Charlie on the left, Charlie, Hellbringer on the left.
Okay, let's group up towards the left. We're gonna press through Bravo 3 to Bravo 4. I think they're kind of spread out.
Check yourselves. Make sure you've got UAV cool shot.
Here they come. They're pushing hard, guys.
Deco. Tez on.
Go.
Oh, got a contact here, Bravo 3.
Nice, Marshall. I'm on Delta Griffin.
We'll get cross.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We remade the lobbies. Both teams are back in and ready for drop 3. So, as a small recap, the first 2 drops were both won by 9STS. We are currently at 700 to 275 reputation points. In the last drop, MGSq managed to get 5 kills and therefore got the bonus points. for the bonus condition, which gave them an additional 50 points. And 9 SDS, of course, with winning both drops, getting all the kills. Currently it's the maximum possible points with 700 at this point of time in the match. And it seems like MGSq is setting up their lances here, getting ready for drop 3, which is, I think, going to be the commander drop, right?
Drop 3 is the command mech drop, yes. And that is going to be interesting one.
I mean,
I expect at least one team bringing Atlas and one team maybe bringing Cyclops here. 'Cause
possibly.
this is not a big map.
And we've seen both mechs in this drop during this week already in different kinds of games.
Yep, maybe some team can play Direwolf on this map, which is a viable thing to do, but it's kind of difficult to play proper long range.
Yeah, it's, I mean, in the end, it's a mid-range map up to brawl distance. Playing it rangey is definitely possible. Playing more control, but the meta seems to have shifted more into the direction of push and brawl strategies most recently. So this is basically what I would expect from the two teams here happening as well, and so far this has been their strategies.
Yep, I agree. Also, I have to say from playing this week, I think River City drops were the most, I would say, fun in this format. They were extremely fun to play. And the command drop, command mech just adds spiciness because there's just so many mechs you would rather pick on this map. So many mechs. And you're locked into one of 3, and it's always interesting to see compromise, to see the thought process behind it.
Yeah, for sure. So team 1 is locked. Let's see what 9 SDS is doing. I expect them to be done rather quickly. Fritz was probably just checking, finally checking if everything is right, and they are all green and about to be ready to get into the match, most likely.
Checking game mode correct, map correct, region correct, first person, full teams, no.
That is looking pretty. And 9 SDS locked as well. Therefore, I would say we are good to go.
We are definitely good to go, and we're launching. Good luck to both sides. Please make sure that we're in the correct, just in case, in a correct scene.
Yes.
I am traumatized by one of the
No,
by one of the previous streams that I've seen with 3 matches being out of the game.
I'm sure of that.
Good that you are a responsible adult.
I'm trying to adult a little bit every once in a while. So let's wait for the teams to load in here. This usually takes a little while. Especially
I
in
always feel
River
lonely.
City.
I always feel lonely on this map initially.
Absolutely. I mean, first drop we had, we have a hold here from
NSTS calling for hold.
MGSq confirming. People already playing second games on the site.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Especially
absolutely.
if it's game like Slay the Spire or Balatro. Good times.
So let's hope that everybody manages to load in properly. In the last drop we had a nice brawl going on the airport. Teams are coming in right now.
I will refrain from doing the vibe check while we
Nope.
have a disconnect.
No wipe check here.
Capture and hold the resource points. Stop
So-
any hostiles that get in your way.
In case we need to redrop or anything else.
So let's wait how the teams are going. If whomever is missing can load into the match.
I offer to admire the ticket spawning facility in the meantime. It has so much detail. It's like more detail than Founder Max. Okay, they're
Start
calling
at-
to start
Start
at
at 1350, so
1350.
let's have a quick look at what teams are bringing here. I'm looking at MGSq, and they have Black Lena, Orion Skull, Atlas M, which is Brawl, 5 ER large and 4 SM4s, interesting. Skull is ER PPCs, and they are heading for the airport, obviously.
And on the other
Command,
side, we
confirming that
have
we have possession of Kappa.
a Cyclops, Black Lanner, Hellfire, Linebacker, Gauntlet, Orion 2C Skull, another Linebacker, and Article. They are duping Linebacker.
Enemy forces have
Yeah,
signaled.
9SDS
What?
kind of likes their linebackers. I'm not too
They
surprised.
really do.
On the MGSQ side, they doubled on the Summoner Gs.
We have Gamma.
And they have a Night Gear H as well with Gauss ER larges, so it seems like MGSQ wants to play a little bit more control here.
Okay, 9 STS are loaded with medium pulses.
Yeah, they
Like
are
linebackers are medium pulse, Hellfire medium pulse, Black
probably
Lanner's
gonna
medium
bring
pulse.
their push again. While MGSQ is actually trying to play here a little bit more of old school comp with the Black Lanner Belzinarios and the Vulcan here being the forward medium max, trying to buffer a little bit for the more long range guys. The summoners are already falling back here on the airport. Orion Skull and Atlas set up high over Gamma, providing overwatch. But not
Gauntlet
sure
is-
if this is gonna be enough to actually stop a strong 9 SDS medium pulse push. I have my doubts, to be honest.
Might have a Black Lanner 1v1 in the water. Never mind.
Night Gear sitting up on top here as well.
They're opting to sacrifice Leonidas, it seems, to initiate the push.
I'm gonna go into window here. Arson is jumping on the Night Gear, getting
I
a
am
back shot and
going
killing
to
him quickly, actually.
Jumping into the G-Wiz point of view. Since he's on the receiving side of this.
9
It seems
SDS
that
killing
9 SDS are
is
just
about to
making
kill
their
the
way.
first summoner. They are simply eating through every single mech they are encountering here.
They seem
Fight
to go
going
for
on.
legs again.
Cyclops against the Black Lanner Belzinarius. Chairclaw trying to get a couple shots in here on Vanilla, but he's being punished for it. Ruta
The G-Wiz is
destroyed
in
T-Pick
a
the
tricky
meantime.
position. But here comes Cyclops.
Fritz and the Orion chasing G-Wiz in the back. Chairclaw's bailing out here on the side. Maybe getting a back shot into... No, maybe not. G-Wiz went down in the meantime. Pretty decisive again. With just 3 mechs left. The Ice Ferret, Ruta and the Ice Ferret here trying to bail out. Chairclaw about to go down.
Arthan is farming the Black Lanner down to 19%.
Yeah,
Brother got absolutely farmed, and now
Ice
the
Ferret
hot
is
shot
going
is gonna
down.
be the last doll to beat up.
the Atlas M, yeah. And he's
Atlas
already
feeling like a
pretty
punching
hurt.
bag. Yeah.
The SAMs are not gonna help him. He's halved already, cored, and going down with just 1 kill in favor of MGSq. So the medium pulse push definitely worked very well for 9SDS.
Very good job by 9STS. Very organized.
Very decisive. Strong
Yeah.
push.
Good
the-
initial sacrifice. After that, everything
Yes.
rolled very well. Well played, boys.
They kept their own commander alive.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
See the status of their commander. He
Is it-
is absolutely fresh.
92%, yes.
Yep.
And
Damage spread as expected, low damage but effective, efficient.
yeah, they very much went for legs again. The only one going down for 9 SDS was Epic in the Black Lana, who kind of took a lot of the heat in the beginning.
Yeah, he rolled in from the side, solo basically, and allowed them to just break the choke point.
Yep.
So it was a necessary sacrifice, and it worked,
And well executed.
definitely.
On the MGSq side, we have Hotshot in the Atlas M with 511 damage. He definitely got some early shots in. He survived and lived to the end and was able to get some additional damage out with his SRMs, but ultimately it doesn't make much of a difference.
I like that 9STS in this drop immediately recognized that the nest is occupied by Night Gear. That they
Yeah.
immediately need to take an action
And it was
towards
a
it.
very, very quick. Arsen basically jumped into the back of the Night Gear, took him out immediately. Leonatus wanted to come in the gauntlet to support him, but it was not even necessary anymore.
Yep.
Oh, I had my picture-in-picture still activated. Sorry about that, guys, but you should be able to see everything now.
Let's see what the teams bust out on a Vitric.
And
This is
Transi's
always
things-
interesting map to see, because this is one of the maps where there's a lot of vertical play involved, not only horizontal.
And thanks for pointing out, Tramsy, that I had in the overlays sides wrong on the teams, but that is fixed now. But you're big boys, you figured that out.
Hopefully. But so far pretty convincing game by 9STS overall. Also
Yeah, and
drops,
I would say 9SDS definitely has found their playstyle that works quite well for them. At the same time, I really like that MGSq tried something different here with a bit more of a controlled range approach. But I would say the meta does not really play in the favor of something like that at the moment.
Yeah, it seems so. We have too many fast mechs with too much DPS available for us, so we must take this into consideration, and I think this is the time for MGSq to surprise us, to bring something that nobody expects, and to try their best to win next games.
And I mean, drop 4 right now is going to be the most balanced drop of all of them, with 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies and 2 assaults each. So this should become quite interesting. At the same time, Vitric Station is kind of a map that has its own rules, I would say, almost, with the center structure, the ramps in the middle that play a crucial
Yeah,
role.
pretty much. Well, it's gonna be important to see for the teams to decide what they're duplicating here. Because on one hand, I would expect heavy mech to be duplicated, because there is not much variety of actual good heavy mechs
No, not
with
really.
jump jets.
It's kind of unfortunate. Verigron, I
is.
see your message in chat that you need some help with your OBS. we can do this after the stream if you need some help. No problem.
So, it seems that NSTS are ready first, but they did not call that they're locked.
Yeah, I mean, the MGSq is supposed to lock first, basically, and they still seem to be deciding to maybe make a change or two, considering how the drops before went. Maybe there might be some last-minute changes on the MGSq side, and they might decide for a bit more punch instead of something rangy that they could have prepared, but who knows.
Well, maybe people are taking biological breaks.
That's possible as well. But come on, guys, the audience wants to see something. Get out there and get killed. We want to be entertained.
Let's cut them some slack. It's the last week of this.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Teams are tired.
Teams are tired so fast these days. What's going on with these kids? It's just a
I don't know. It's quite
tournament.
complex to play. Like this is pretty complex.
Yeah,
this game is pretty complex to play, and people tend to burn out.
At the same time, Division C had it a little bit more relaxed, as far as I know, because it was 5 teams, so every team had a bye week.
Ah, that's nice. So they had extra prep time.
They had extra prep time. They had to play only 4 matches in total during this tournament. So this is their 4th match. I would say that's a bit more laid back, at least. MGSq is finally green. We are just waiting for them to lock, and there they are. And I expect Fritzer to simply look quickly as well.
Okay, they are locked. We are going in.
And even if 9SDS is clearly ahead now, there's still some reputation points up for grabs. Let's wait for the teams to properly load in and hope that we do not have any kind of loading issues again.
Seems that people slowly loading in.
And here the dropships are coming in as well, at least one of them.
Dropships are in.
There's one coming a little bit later here. And I'm on the 9SDS side.
Capture and hold the resource points. Stop any
And they are bringing Summoner G, Jenna 2CA, Jenna 7F, Shadowcat Mitsubishi, Bullshark 6, Kodiak 3, Shadow 2CDT, and another Summoner G. That's from the 9SDS side.
From MGSq, we have very similar deck. They're duping Summoner G. They are bringing Stone Rhino 1. They're bringing Kodiak 3, Shadowhawk 2K, Vapor Eagle Rival, and a Javelin. Javelin is already on Theta, having some fun against the Jenners of the 9SDS side. He almost made it to actually cap Theta, but it was close, but not enough. So let's see how the early game is gonna develop.
The two Summoner Gs of MGSq behind the ramp right now, trading against the Summoners of 9SDS. Shadowhawk Arsen coming in here as well with the PPCs.
Assaults of 9SDS are moving up to the middle ridge. Fritzer already took some damage,
some
yeah.
damage.
Right torso, red armor.
Oh, no, I think it's not so bad. He's getting some shots in there.
Stone Rhino is in trouble on the side of MGSq, in a bad spot, trading against two mechs at the
strikes
same
on them
time.
here. But he is not looking too bad actually. The damage is spread out nicely over him. Spartan is moving up, which might be a little bit ballsy. And he is dropping down. So to me it looks like MGSq is having a little bit of trouble here. 9SDS definitely controls the middle. Spartan is trying to come up here. He's getting some good shots into Fritzer, and Fritzer is actually about to lose his right torso. It's cherry red.
Yeah, Fritzer, his right torso is really barely breathing. But at the same time, Stone Rhino took even more damage, so he's basically out of the game. Lost arm.
One of the summoners not really looking good as well, but MGSq is coming up the ramp here, trying to get some side shots. But let's see, is Vanilla noticing that? There's UAVs up for sure, so they should see them coming up.
Oh, Vanilla is getting absolutely wrecked in the back.
Turning his back on them, but he's realizing now what's going on. He should get some help from Diegers, but he's turning his back as well. Not really being helpful, and Vanilla is one touch CT. Diegers now coming in alone against the Kodiak, which just has an open side torso. This could have went differently, but they get to kill the Kodiak finally.
But at what cost? It was extremely expensive Kodiak. Very good job by Spartan there.
Jijua trying to get some shots in on the Javelin. And Ruta, but basically able to pull out here. Healthy. So this was a strong play with the Kodiak, even if he died in the end. Cherglu and the Beagle getting some side shots in here on 9SDS. And with a couple of really hurt mechs, 9SDS is struggling a little bit here in the middle, while MGSq is managing to open up some angles. Cherglu completely fresh. He can probably be even a little bit more aggressive than he is right now. Trying to get in more shots. Hotshot finally gets to kill Vanilla. And Fritzer goes down as well.
Both assaults go down.
That's big actually, and we have a fight going on down here. Tobias went down against Xuri, but he died as well.
It seems that
Leonidas dropping down in the summoner, down to 54%. Top control almost gone for 9SDS.
9SDS showed us how to be greedy.
And Ruta now getting in here against the summoner. He was a little bit too greedy, got legged immediately and paid with his life for it. Arsen and Daiga still up on top on the ramp.
The Jiwis and pizza delivery gentlemen are on a life support at this point.
MGSq is really badly hurt. Pizza delivery finally going down. Jiwis should go down as well, and there he goes. So it's 3 versus 5 right now. 9SDS might have that. Cherglu still pretty fresh at 82%. He might have preserved his armor a little bit too long. He's fighting alone against multiple people right now, getting backshot by the Shadowcat here. Finally turning around. Veridin coming in as well. So there's about 4 people to jump in on him. Of course, Nuke
he's doing good exit damage.
He is. He's fighting for his life here. Let's see if he can potentially get a kill. Now he loses his side torso now, probably not having a lot of firepower left, and everybody focusing him. He is legged and dead finally.
Hotshot camera shows you the state of a Stone Rhino. He's basically fresh, honestly. Can clutch it, but yep.
But maybe not against 5 people.
Yeah, he's only 27%. He's basically fresh. Okay, he goes down.
And so just Nuke left. Arsen comparably fresh coming in against him. eager for the kill, but he gets
The enemy
backshotted by
has got
Leonidas
enough
in the summoner
resources.
here.
We've failed.
Wow!
Yep. That was a good fight.
That was a really good
Um,
fight, and MGSq had 9 SDS on the brink of a loss here, I would say.
I agree.
But
Arson farmed in his Shadowhawk.
yeah, big time, really big time. But he managed to turn that around. Let me give you the full perspective on the damage here by turning off the picture-in-picture again. On the MGSq side, Jeeves in the summoner with 597, that was kind of strong. 486, Spartan in the Kodiak, who had a nice ramp play there, maybe overextended a little bit. He could have preserved himself. He did some decent damage already. No need to die there. But overall, a strong showing, I would say. That looked quite impressive.
From 9ST's side, they definitely traded very greedily at the start. They took early advantage when they wrecked Stone Rhino at the start. But after that, they basically kept on the aggression, which was very expensive for them. They basically were trading for a long time with not favorable trades.
Not really, no.
But they brought it back, so it's all good. Side swap commencing. Please don't forget to change the overlay thingy.
Let's do that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Give this another refresh. Sometimes it takes a little bit until the overlays react properly, but I should have switched that. Have a quick look at the chat here. Wrong overlay sites, yeah, that we have fixed already. It's asking Peregrine what's wrong with the OBS. And Umbrella Dancers are asking if this is a new Aethan account. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Probably not.
I have no clue.
Side swap is done. We are ready for the last drop.
What's the point situation, Mr. Points?
Mr. Points, the point situation is 1400 points for 9 STS and 375 for MGSq.
1400 for 9 STS.
Strong showing
You
from
say...
them. Yes. They basically won
How
4 drops.
How many points can they get for the last drop?
They can
Maximum.
They can get another 350 points. And unfortunately, even that is not going to be enough to
it's barely not enough
to make first place, because the team in first place, the Blackhawks, it seems like they had a really strong match against 228, securing a lot of points themselves, and therefore making it impossible for 9 STS to contend for first place, even with a perfect match.
Yep.
9 STS is locked.
Basically 300 points short.
Yeah. So 9 STS had to rely on a strong 2-8 game to keep Blackhawks in check and have a chance to win Division C. But I would say it's still a very strong showing from them here. And
I agree.
In this match against MGSq, they definitely show that they are a team to take into account.
not anything else gonna be shaken after this match. Looking at the scoreboard, it looks like MGSq only played 2 games so far, and this is their 3rd one.
That's a good point. Let's check the rounds.
Yeah, they played round 1, yeah, it's their 3rd game.
Oh, their round 4 game still needs to happen against 228. So maybe they postponed it for some reason. That can happen every once in a while. So considering the rankings,
Then nothing yet is
nothing yet is
done.
completely decided. I mean, 9SDS has an 800 point lead at this point of time, which will increase in the amount of difference they have in terms of points to the match with MGSq right now. At the moment, the difference is roughly 1100 points. So it might be decided for 9SDS already, even if MGSq.
We can do math after.
Yeah, we can do math after. Right now we are dropping into the final drop 5 between these two teams.
Let's see if we have holds, no holds, and then do the vibe check.
So far it's looking good.
So far looks good.
And this drop is the most heavy one, where we have 4 souls, 2 heavies, 2 lights. Is that correct? Should be.
Yes, that's correct. That's the fat drop with fat max.
And bonus points for killing all the souls. Teams are coming in. I'm here on the MGSq side.
Command coming in. Capture and hold
Where
the
we have
resource points. Stop
Kodiak
any
3,
hostiles that get in
Rhine
your
2CC,
way.
Atlas M, Javelin 11F, Storm Rhino, Colossus, Jenna 2C, Timber Prime, and another Storm Rhino Colossus. They mean
Timberwolf
business.
Prime.
Timber Prime, yeah.
I am going to sit in the cockpit of Timberwolf and not go out of it. In the meantime, on 9STS side, we have Daka, we have 2 Summoners G, and we have 2 Jenners with medium pulses. Everything else is Daka, so it's a Mauler, Stone Rhino, Kodiak, and Bullshark. So Daka.
I mean,
I'm jumping in a Timberwolf and relaxing. It's UAC-20 medium, ER medium lasers and 2 SRM6s.
and the Colossuses, of course, are full brawl with double LBX-20 and SM6s, so MGSq is bringing maximum brawl here.
Yep, they
Jazz
are
and Zeta.
going in.
Paradin is taking some fire here, but not too bad. He's able to bail. Jeebus is pushing into the middle, not sure if that's a good idea.
It seems that pathing is not clear yet on where to
not
go.
really. The Timby is fighting on the left.
Let's see how they're gonna approach it.
9SDS definitely has set up nicely for a receive. Arson in the Mauler in the low ground. Vanilla, on top of him, Daigas and the Storano and Fritzer and the Kodiak on the right hand side. And they all have some flanking support and light support on each of their sides. There's the 2 Jenners.
Timberwolf is receiving a Timberwolf treatment right now. Left torso is already very damaged.
Jenna 11F here is sitting in a nice spot, probably just outside of. There's no UAV up here, and actually, the UAV just went down on this side. Erdin and Jiju are moving up on the right hand side, and Ruta is bailing here. But on top the push is happening, and the
They are
Stormers
committing.
really take a lot of damage here. Both are pretty hurt. They are getting murdered.
Timberwolf is blocking Max on the way, but it was unavoidable during this kind of
They
rush through the center.
managed to push through the middle, but not without taking lots of damage. Veridin destroyed Ruta in the meantime in the low ground. Vanilla is backing up
Vanilla
here.
is taking a lot of heat from
He took a
the
lot of heat, indeed. And
brawlers.
the others are probably gonna drop down on him. Fritz and the Kodiak is getting them shots in. Vanilla should be
Resource
dying
point
here any
Beta is
second.
ours.
Still alive, good job by him. He killed the Jen and the Orion. Oh wow, he's still alive. Chaglu dropping down now as well. Hotshot in the Sorin was pretty hurt here too.
9STS routing for retreat was very
getting
valid.
backshotted by the Kodiak. Veridin
Seems that Fritzer might go down. Yep.
he does, but Veridin is fighting the Atlas here. Getting support in the back from the Summoner. And the Atlas goes down. So basically all assaults... Spartan is still left, of course, the Kodiak. And your beloved Timber Prime is still up fighting. The last two mechs for MGSq, but both pretty hurt. Well, only Fritzer died for 9STS so far. Even if a lot of the 9STS mechs are badly hurt, they managed to share armor quite well and stayed alive. Which is strong. Dubious Squirrel coming up right now. He probably wants to get a shot into the Kodiak. Getting an arm off him at least. Kodiak dropping down here. Nuke is circling around on top, trying to get a shot in on somebody. Kodiak going down. And Nuke is the last guy still alive. Dubious
Too many fresh mechs.
Way
Too many fresh mechs.
Dubious is coming in here, getting a back shot on him. The only question is now, is the Nuke getting
We've
another
gathered
kill,
enough
but
resources.
obviously not.
This triumph will provide us huge tactical benefits.
Well, good effort. Timberwolf got a kill. That's a win in my book. Good games, both teams. Very well done by 9STS. Very good effort by MGSq.
Absolutely. And in
Damage
terms
check.
of damage, Daegas on 9STS side with top damage 726. On MGSq side it's 928 from Spartan and the Kodiak. He stayed alive the longest and had the opportunity to shoot into the backs of 9STS while they were basically destroying most of MGSq's team. Beside that, 9STS pretty even damage spread with 400 to 500 damage overall between the most of them. On the MGSq side we have a couple of people with lower damage, like the Lights didn't get to do a lot. One of the Colossus with less than 200. They basically paid for their the approach. So let's have a look at the score. We'll calculate the points here. That's another win. And bonus points for 9STS. That brings them to 1,750 points and 425 for MGSq. So we have a difference of 1,325 points between the two of them, and in terms of the leaderboard, that should mean that 9STS is safe in second spot.
Then that settles it. It was a good game to see.
Absolutely. Xander, thank you for casting with me again. To
Always
all
a
of
pleasure.
you out there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream and had a good time. We definitely did, and we'll take a little bit of a break until the next comp. So see you around. Sign up for Tournament of Stars if you want to play some comp, and we'll see you there. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.